So, as you can see here, this Broken Arrow Russian Guard DLC is in my library. Now, yeah, this is legit. This is not a joke, and you can see it right here that it's in my library, and I have gotten early access to it. Now, the problem is I can't tell you anything about it because it's under an NDA, which is, annoying, but that's how it be. We've got a new map by the looks of it. We've got all these brand new pictures for all of us to enjoy. But look, what I can talk to you about is my first impressions. And in all honesty, this shows you all the units quite nicely. I mean, it's great to see them in the hangar with the beautiful views, but this is literally basically most of them already in one nice neat picture, which is something Broken Arrow, the devs do really well, showcasing their units really nicely. Look, what I can tell you is my first impressions. Now, looking at all those units, my first impression, first and foremost, is, oh my god, this is going to be so goddamn OP. Now, I absolutely love a lot of these units. I love this thing. I love the Tiger. So that's the Tigers right there. You do get an absolute fleet of them. As you can see here, you've got the Cornet version, you've got the Igla version, 30 mil, 50 cal, and the Troop Transport version. So these are going to be nice and juicy. I can't tell you their prices. I can't tell you their speed or their stats, but I think you guys are going to love it. I really want to tell you some stuff, but look, I don't want to breach any NDA, which I've never done before, and I'm not going to start today. All those rumors about me breaching it was all bollocks. I did it with the approval of Slytherin and the devs first, as I always would do, because I'm a careful military man. But here we can see, obviously, this is a T62, T62 with extra armor, T72, T72 the Gaduka, basically the Terminator version, and another T72 right there. So lots to choose from. There's a lot of stuff going on that's absolutely great. This is obviously the drone. You can see that it's got Iglas on it and Cornet missiles as well. And you can see that this is basically a dune buggy, which is possibly going to be the exact same as the one that the VDV already have as well. I mean, we've got so many cool squads. Like, for example, in this squad, you can see it's got a Cornet, an SPG-9, and an Igla. So really cool team right here. You can see, for example, this team right here. They've got the Cord, but they also have the KPVT machine gun, which is obviously heavy, and the German Shepherd is actually in the game. I've still haven't tested it if it's actually deployed when you deploy the unit, which is super duper cool. What else can I tell you without spoiling it? I mean, my overall impressions are, firstly, this is super cool. They're going to make an absolute killing. They're going to make millions. Of course they are. The other impression that I've got is slight concern that this is going to be overpowered and pay to win. I genuinely feel that concern. I'm not just saying it for attention. These units are fantastic. Their price, their value for money is just sensational. I can't emphasize that enough. You see the alpha boys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Winky face. That's all I'll say about that. I'm not going to breach any NDA, like I say, but these vehicles are unbelievably, I think they're going to be just so overpowered. You might be a little bit disappointed by the drone, or actually a little bit impressed. We'll see. These tanks are, I can't say anything, but you're gonna like them. And especially, I mean, it's a good idea in general. If you think a cheap tank is good for infantry support, then you're going to absolutely love these bad boys. The other thing is to note that this deck has a lot of MLRS. That's not a secret. So all of the MLRS and a Panzer on wheels, which is just orgasmic. I can't wait to use it. Typhoon, nice, with the red stripes. Go faster stripes on it. Looking really cool. Obviously, Big Boy Kamaz is... there he is back there as well, which is really going to be tasty and change up the dynamic. We've got a Little Bird equivalent, which we've known, the KA-226, KA-60, really great heli, KA-50, which is obviously the prototype of the KA-52, one-seater version, super duper cool heli that I think you guys are going to love. Now, we know that the drone's in the game. I don't see it anywhere here, but that is just going to be... a drone helicopter is going to be epic. Like, honestly, potentially game-breaking level of epic, but that's going to be so exciting. Are there any pictures of it? Also, notice that this thing, it's got... there's Verba Ziegler's, I've forgotten already, but the Strela is really good. But notice that it's got the dual cannons on it with a machine gun with a grenade launcher right there. So this is going to be an absolutely beautiful weapon for infantry fire support. Insanely good. I mean, we've seen on here already that this is a Lima missile, so you get 2 Lima missiles on the MIA. I mean, that's a great budget. Or, I mean, even 6 of these S-13 rocket pods is just insane. This is going to be absolutely lovely. It's got a 50 cal on here as well. I can't reveal what that is, but I know what it is. It's interesting. This is the 23 mil we've already seen in the game, which is pretty juicy. Obviously, the new map, don't know, looks very urban, looks interesting. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, the Panzer, the beautiful Panzer on wheels. We've wanted that since early beta. And another little map here, looking lovely. I'm not sure if that's Estonia's capital, Tallinn, but we'll see. Gajuka, right, this is the Terminator equivalent kind of thing. Budget Terminator, if you can call it that, with S8 rockets, which we see on helicopters already. So we've talked about that in the past. But look, is that 3 separate maps? Because that looks like Coal Mountain to me. I think I'm pretty accurate on saying that's the Coal Mountain. This could be Tallinn. So they said 2 maps, so we're going to get 3. And we've got this map as well, which, I don't know, it could still be Tallinn, but I'm really not 100% sure because it looks a bit different to the other picture. But again, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I genuinely haven't seen if the map's in the game already. But here's another shot of Coal Mountain for you. So yeah, I don't know. Jitson, yeah, nice little speedy. I imagine. I actually don't know. I can't remember all of the stats. And you can see this bad boy with cruise missiles and a Fab 9000. Or was that a 3000? Well, yeah, cool. Nice, good view of the map. Oh, so you can go on the Coal Mountain. That's kind of crazy. Edmund already sneaked a peek of this map with all the units in this sort of area, which is pretty cool. Yak 130, looking lovely. Anyway, all I can tell you is that I can't wait to use this in-game with you guys. I can't wait to share more details as soon as the NDA lifts. I've got videos prepared. That's the S400, but you'll notice that's not the standard S400 tubes. So I'll let you decide what you think that is. I won't reveal anything, but this is just going to be an absolutely epic DLC. If you only play America, you're in for an awful time. And that's all I've got to say about that. I hope you enjoyed this very quick video. This is the most I can tell you by just analyzing these pictures without giving out too much information. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.